Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. Today we're going to demonstrate fruitful functions within Python to find a slope and intercept of a line given two coordinates. Alright, so first we're going to write the slope function. Here I've already defined it. Define slope, which is the name of the function, with 4 parameters, 2 for each set of coordinates. So xy and x2, y2. Okay? Here, I'm supposed to tell you what these mean, but I'm pretty sure you know what that means, especially with me talking over this video. Alright, so the slope of a line is defined as rise over run. So what that means is I'm going to rise x amount of unit and go over another amount of unit, which will give me the slope. Okay, so since we have two set of coordinates, you know it's going to be two separate points anywhere along these lines here. And so theoretically, you can take the y value from one line and subtract it, from one point, and subtract it by the other y value from the other point. Okay, well, now we're going to put that amount and divide that by an x value of 1 point and subtract by the x value of the other point. So as you can see here, I'm not using my words very wisely, but hopefully this visual could clear things up for you. So if I were to take this line right here, which is I guess 6. Okay, well I can't get it right on the dot there, but okay, so this point is 4 and 6, and this point is 0 and 5. So if I take 6 and subtract by 5, I get 1. Okay, so I'm gonna put 1 in this place right here and put that, and then divide that by x2 minus x1. So I can take this x value, which is 4, and subtract by this value, which is 0. So it's 1 over 4. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that here for visual purposes, right? 1 over 4 is this format. See, vice versa, you can do the same thing. You can take 5 and subtract it by 6, which get you -1. Where's that? Here, -1, and divide by, so 0 subtract 4, which is -4, which is the same thing as 1 over 4, or 0.25. Okay? Right, so here's to the most important part of this video, is this return right here. Okay? So I'm telling you that this variable m is equals to the value of y2 minus y over the value of x2 minus x. And so what that means is I'm giving this function some information. I'm giving this function these details right here. And I'm telling this function, hey, once you figure it out, give me back the result. Return to me the result. Okay, return to me in simple form what I gave to you. Okay, so that's what that means. So we already know the result of this right here. Okay, I mean, well, we don't know yet per se because we haven't gotten to the parameters yet. But anyways, let's move forward. So now we're gonna use the value of the slope to find the value of the intercept. Okay, and as most of you would know by now, the equation for a line is y equals mx plus b, y being any y value, m is the slope, x is the corresponding x value, plus the intercept. So by algebra, we can figure out that the intercept b equals y minus mx equals y minus slope multiplied by the value of x. Okay, so moving forward, for legibility purposes, I've already assigned the variable m to the value, the return value of whatever slope is. Okay, and then I'm gonna pretty much rewrite what I wrote up here. B equals y minus m multiplied by x. Now, know that I could have used y2 and put it right here. And if that's the case, then I have to put x2 right here, right? But, you know, I figured it's easier to read if I just put y1 and x1 here, all right? So, once again, I've given this function, the intercept function, something. I'm telling it, hey, m, okay, equals the value of whatever you get from up here, and b equals whatever this value minus the slope is multiplied by x is. Does that make sense? So I'm telling you, hey, I'm giving you all of this info, give me back the compiled form, okay, which we said is b. So give me back b, return it to me, right? And so it shall. Okay, so down here I have printed the function, which is just the, I guess, bare bones results, right, for each function. So one for slope and one for intercept. And I'm just gonna add a couple of doc strings here to, you know, clarify things once we run it. Okay, so slope is, okay, and y intercept. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna delete the slope here for alright, here you go. Now we're gonna run it, right? So we're gonna save it first. File, save, and run. What's going on? Oh, look at that. I forgot one of the quintessential things about adding a string next to a value or variable. So you have to put a comma or a plus, or else Python won't like that. Okay, so what this comma means is pretty much a separator. Alright, so let's go ahead and repeat the process. Save, yes. My email is not defined. Let's comment that out. There you go. Anyways, so the slope is 0.25 or 1/4, and the y-intercept is 5. Okay, that's exactly what this equation is. Oh, what a coinkydink. I didn't plan that out at all. Wink, wink. Anyways, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me at loccing@gmail.com, or you can choose to search the World Wide Web on how to use Python for various things. This is a very, very rudimentary display of how powerful a return function is, or a fruitful function is. So go ahead and look around, look for practice problems, etc., because practice makes perfect, or damn near. Anyways, I hope you all have a great day. Once again, this is Lucky. It's late at night. I'm repeating myself, I'm sure. Okay, take care now. Bye-bye then.